Welcome everybody, it's the Pewter Rugby League, as today it is going to be Cleveland at the Rams. And let's take a look right now. Cleveland at the Rams in game number 5, so Atlanta and New England. We'll go Chicago, Jacksonville, New York, Detroit, Minnesota, and Washington will be there. Pittsburgh and the Houston Texans. Pittsburgh has a tough time beating them. Houston and Cincinnati, New York and Tampa Bay, Indianapolis and the Ravens, Kansas City, Philadelphia, Seattle, and Buffalo. I'm wondering where the Colts are. The Raiders in Miami, New Orleans and Green Bay, San Diego, Dallas, 86 Indianapolis, Arizona, Denver, Carolina, and San Francisco, and Cleveland and the Rams. So from LA's Memorial Coliseum, it's going to be Cleveland and the Rams. Here we go in the Pewter Rugby League. This should be a fun one. Brady Quinn against Jimmy Everett, and we're going to be ready to go. Del Pino and McGee will be back there. Ellard and Flipper Anderson will be good. And we're about ready to go. Harrison and Lewis will be the running backs. And we're going to be about ready to go. The Rams will kick off to Cleveland and the Pewter Rugby League. And we're going to be underway from the 40-yard line, the LA Memorial Coliseum. And here we go. Zendejas to the 10-yard line, and they're going to pick it up. They're going to run up to about the 20, to the 21-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So for the Cleveland offense, you have Brady Quinn, the quarterback. You have Braylon Edwards, Harrison, Massaquoi. The defense, you're going to have a little bit. Kevin Green is somebody really good. Pat Terrell is good. Jerry Gray. And Todd Light, I think, won a Super Bowl with them. Quinn to throw on a first down. They're going to throw underneath, and it's going to be Harrison who drops it. Second down and 10. Quinn back to throw, looking, firing, and that's going to be incomplete. He tried to go to Harrison. Third and 10 for the Cleveland Browns, who used to be the Rams. Well, the Cleveland Rams, and that's going to be a first down and more. 50 down to the 48-yard line and a first down. Oh, that was big. That's Josh Cribbs. And a first down for the Cleveland Browns. Here's Quinn now. Harrison on the run down to the 45. A gain of 4. It'll be second down and 6. Second and 6. Quinn will throw. Quinn is looking. He's going to throw. It's going to be incomplete. Third down. Third and 6. Quinn to throw. Looking. He's going to throw. Throwing it down. Incomplete. And it's going to be fourth down, and now they're going to have to punt. So Cleveland, 2 minutes of action. 1 of 5 and out of bounds at about the 6-yard line. And that is Astudillo with the kick. Here come the LA Rams on the side. Remember, there's Jimmy Everett, Del Pino, McGee. And there you can see the Cleveland's defense trying to take a look. DeQuell Jackson, Eric Barton back there. Eric Wright is one of the people they want to see. It's against this side. Everett to throw. Everett will look. Everett looking, will throw, and it's going to be intercepted. Eric Wright, and he's in for the touchdown. Eric Wright, and it's 6-0. An interception, and the 4-0 Rams. Here's the extra point, up and good, as Phil Dawson. 1 play, 1 touchdown for Cleveland. And Dawson, it'll be to the 11-yard line. Here they go. That's going to be returned to about the Brown. 22. So here comes Cleveland 7-0 against LA. Everett back to throw, looking. He's 0 for 1. Everett, and he's sacked. And that's big. That'll be Jackson. He is down. It'll be second down. Second down, Everett to throw. Looking. That's going to be complete. First down. Del Pino, 50, 45, and down he goes. Out of bounds and a first down. Well, how big that is, it's going to be first down and 10. Everett. Del Pino, and Del Pino a gain of 3. It'll be second down. Second down for the Rams as they are driving down 7-0. Del Pino on the run. He gets 3 more. It'll be third down and 4. Third and 4. Everett. Back, Everett. There it is to Del Pino. Del Pino up the middle down to the 30-yard line and a first down. So a lot of whatever here. It'll be first down, 106 yards against Buffalo after 27 carries. Everett, and that's going to be no good. Second down. So the Rams, a lot of yardage here, second down, and there they go, Del Pino. And it'll be third down and 4. Remember, Minnesota the last time. Third down and 4. Cleveland 7, LA nothing. Jimmy over to Del Pino, and that's going to be a first down to the 16. First and 10 for the Rams, and they are running down the field quickly. Everett over to Del Pino. It's going to be a trap, a gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7. Cleveland 7, Los Angeles nothing. Back to throw, Everett. That's going to be a draw, and that's going to be Cleveland. Gary, third down at the 10. Third down and 4. As LA is driving, they're down 7-0. Remember, there is no 2-point conversion here. Here's Everett. Everett back to throw. It's intercepted by McDonald. Intercepted, and a big interception. And that is the second interception thrown by Jimmy Everett. That is tough. It's going to be first down and 10. Quinn over to Lewis, and that's going to be Lewis again in 1 second down. Is that Jamal Lewis? Yeah, it is. The former Baltimore Ravens, second down and 9. Quinn will throw down the middle, and that's going to be dropped. Third down. They try to go to Moore. Third and 9. Back to throw. Cleveland 7-0. The throw over the middle. That's going to be a first down. 45. And what a big first down. That is big. Braylon Edwards. Here in the LA Coliseum, it'll be first down now and 10. Quinn off maybe the handoff, nothing there, and it'll be second down. And Gray with the stop. Cleveland 7, LA nothing here in the first. Quinn to throw. There's going to be a penalty. Quinn, and let's see, and down he goes. Wilson, let's see what it is.
Offense, number 70, 15.
Oh, they're going to decline this. It'll be third down and 20. Third and 20. Quinn will run, and they're not going to get enough. It'll be fourth down and 12. And now they're going to kick. So Zastadil will kick. The Rams, 2 possessions, 2 interceptions. And back, that's going to be returned 25 up to the 30. Trusnick. First down and 10. Back, and that's going to be up to the 30-yard line, a gain of 2, second and 8. Second and 8. Back, they go to Cleveland. Gary. Cleveland on the run. Cleveland a first down, and that's Gary. We're going to call him Gary so we don't say Cleveland a first down. You think it's the Browns. First down and 10. Everett to throw. Looking. Everett, and down he goes. Roth gets him down. It'll be second down and 20. Back to throw. Everett looking. Everett throwing deep and incomplete. It'll be third down. Third and 20. Jimmy on the run, and down he goes. It'll be fourth down. And now they got a punt. There it is, and high and deep to the 17, to the 31. That was pretty good. Now they're going to say at the 18. So here's Cleveland at 7-0 against LA. Jamal Lewis on a run, nothing there. Second down. Second down and 10. Back to throw. Quinn throwing down the middle. That's going to be a first down. That's Massaquoi. It'll be first down and 10. Quickly the reports. At the end of the first quarter, Atlanta leading New England. Jacksonville 4-0. They lead Chicago. Detroit 7-0 over the Jets. Minnesota's 4-0. 13-10 over the Redskins. Houston Texans over the Steelers. Houston 10-7 over Cincinnati. Tampa Bay and the Giants tied. The Ravens 7-3 over Indianapolis. 3-3 Philadelphia, Kansas City. 7-3 Buffalo over Seattle. 10-3 the Raiders over Miami. 13-7 Green Bay. Dallas 7-0. Denver 7-3 and San Francisco 10-7. So here they go. Brady Quinn now on a first down and 10, and it is intercepted. Intercepted, and that is Stewart. And very big as Cleveland will get it back. It'll be first down Everett. They go to Del Pino on the run, and nothing there. It'll be second and 10. Second down and 10. They go to the near side, and that's going to be, I think that's Buford McGee on a third down now. 3rd and 3. Cleveland 7, Los Angeles nothing. McGee, he got a first down, and that's a big one. The running attack is working very well here. First down. Everett, and that's going to be caught. Jimmy, and out of bounds. It'll be second down. Went to Price. You see him, they're going to be out there. Jimmy Everett looking. The throw to Del Pino. Del Pino a first down. So a gain of 7, first down and 10. Mack and McGee. And there it is. That's going to be a gain of 2, second down and 8. Everett to Del Pino, gets around 1. Here's Robert, and he fumbles the football, and the Cleveland Browns have it. 3 turnovers for the Rams. Oh, that doesn't look good. Quinn back to throw. Looking over the middle and incomplete. It'll be second down. Not looking very good at all. Second down, Quinn. They throw, and it's going to be too far. 3 possessions, all turnovers for the Rams. Back to throw, Quinn. And over the middle, and Massaquoi dropped it. At the end of the first quarter, it's Cleveland 7 and Los Angeles nothing. LA doing so much better in everything. Nazastadil high in the kick to the 36 and up to the 40 to the 45 to the 46. First down and 10. Back to throw, Everett. Everett throwing deep over to Ellard and over his head. It'll be second down. The Rams, here's Everett. They're going to throw quickly, and that's going to be Price, and a first down and more, down to the 30. So here come the Rams again. 2 interceptions and a fumble. The last time it'll be first down. Everett, McGee, and nothing. It'll be second down. LA wants to make it 7-3. It's 7-0 Cleveland right now. Del Pino on the run, and he got a yard. It'll be third down. 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Back to throw. Everett. They go to Henry Ellard, and he missed it. It's 4th down, and now they got to kick a field goal. So Tony Zendejas will try. This will be 37 yards. And it is good. It's Cleveland 7, Los Angeles 3. As they're going to kick it to the 5-yard line. And to the 12. Actually to the 11. Knocked them back. It's going to be first down for Cleveland. Back to throw. Quinn will run, and Brady Quinn, and he'll get 10 and a first down. So first down and 10. Cleveland needed that. It's 7-3. Quinn will go. Quinn will look. Quinn will throw, and it's intercepted. And they're going to go all the way, and the Rams have a lead. A touchdown by Gray. Oh, how big that is, and it's 9-7. Both quarterbacks having a bad day, and it is good. It's 10-7 here. Wow. Both touchdowns have been defensive scores. 15, and to the 18-yard line, it'll be first down. First down and 10. Back to throw, Quinn. Quinn will run. Quinn 20 up to the 30-yard line and a first down. So Brady Quinn 4 rushes for 30 yards. It'll be first down. Jamal Lewis. And a gain of 2. It'll be second down. 2nd and 8. Back they hand it off, and it'll be a gain of 2. That'll be third down now and 6. 3rd and 6. LA 10, Cleveland 7. Quinn and Kevin Green with the sack. 4th down, and now they're going to kick. Zastadil, high and deep. 10-7 Los Angeles, and to the 30. 35 to the 38.
Holding, receiving team.
And oh, they're going to move it back to their own 13-yard line. So first down, LA 10, Cleveland 7. Back to throw over the middle, and that's going to be a first down to Price. Tackled by Poole, it'll be a first down for the Rams. Back to throw, Everett. Jimmy, and no, it'll be second down. Everett. Jimmy, and that's going to be incomplete. Another one, 6 of 14. God, this is terrible. 3rd and 10. Everett. And they got to Robert Del Pino in a first down. So Robert will have it up to about the 37. First down and 10 for the Rams. 10-7. They give it to Robert Del Pino again up to the 39. Second down. Second and 8. Jimmy deep, and he's got Henry Ellard to the 34 and a first down. So a huge first down for the Rams. First down, Everett. 8 of 16 now for 136. Everett. And down he goes, Poole with the sack. 2nd and 17, be 48 yards from this point. Jimmy at 10-7 to throw, Henry Ellard, and down he goes, third down. 3rd and 11. Everett back to throw, looking, firing, a little too long. Now it'll be 42 yards. Can Zendejas nail this? 42. It is up over and good, 13-7. LA is 4-0. Cleveland is 3-1. There's the kick. Back to the 4-yard line. And 10, 15. Into the 16-yard line, it'll be first down and 10. 1st and 10 for the Browns. 3 of 13, make it 4. of 14, a gain of 9, second down. So they're going to start their drive here. And you notice it is a lot quicker than the other games because we try and get through them. It'll be first down. They're trying to hit their running now, 4-14 passing, but Jamal Lewis up to the 30 and a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Quinn. No, and he lost it. You don't get 2 in a row. Really, 3rd down and 7. They go, that's got to be short. They go to Harrison, 4th down and 2. And now they're going to go, 13-7. High to the 21. First down, 13-7, Everett. Jimmy, and loses 11. It'll be second down. Wow. 2nd and 21. One penalty in this game. It's been so bad, they're just letting him finish it. Everett all the way down to Henry, and he drops it. 3rd down and 21. Jimmy to throw. They throw, and it's going to be complete. And nothing. Cox is down after a gain of 14. It'll be 4th down, and now they're going to kick. High and deep. From the 30 to about the 40-yard line, and that was big. So that was Hatcher, 3:58 to go. Atlanta beating New England, Jacksonville winning, Detroit winning big. Look at Minnesota big. The Steelers in Houston are 3-3. The Oilers winning. Tampa Bay, they're 0-4, and they're winning. An upset there. Baltimore winning, Philly winning, Seattle winning, the Raiders winning, Green Bay all over New Orleans, Dallas winning, Denver winning over Arizona, and Carolina beating the 49ers. Well, nobody has timeouts in this league. They go to Lewis. It'll be a gain of 2, second down. 2nd and 8. They might want to try and get this going, and Harrison nothing there. 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Back to throw, and that's going to be completing down to the 45. And a first down. Here come the Browns. Quinn throwing, and that's going to be another completion. And out of bounds. 2:35 to go. Quinn over to Lewis, and gain of 1, 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2. Back to throw, and a first down out of bounds. 2:08 to go. Lewis, and there's Jamal, and he gets 4 more. Under 2 minutes to go. Here come the Browns, 13-7. Lewis again, there's a flag. What is it?
Holding offense.
Oh,
Number 89,
and in this league it's 15.
Penalty.
And that's going to be more. So 1:38 to go, 2nd and 21. When they throw, that's going to be complete to the middle of the field. It'll be 3rd down. That's to Josh Krebs. 3rd and 16. Quinn looking. Quinn throwing. He got it, and it's going to be 4th down. And 8. And here's Phil Dawson. Up and good, and it's 13-10. Now it feels like a real game. It does. At 13-10, and honestly, I think LA is just going to take a couple knees depending on this. And here we go. It'll be first down. Everett. Now they're going to throw. Jimmy. And incomplete. 2nd down. Try to go to Buford McGee. 2nd down now. 13-10. They give to Del Pino up the middle. Only a yard. It'll be 3rd down. They're going to do 1 more. Everett. They give to Del Pino, and that should be it, and they don't need to run another play. And let's see what they do. A second, they punt it. Cribbs will be back, and that should be it. Cribbs, and that's it. 13-10 LA, they receive, and right now it is just, I mean, LA is, both quarterbacks not looking good, but LA is just looking a little bit better. LA looking a little bit better in this sort of a league, and it is just not what you wanted. And the Pewter Rugby League, oh, it's onside. He slipped. And let's see whose ball accidentally hit that. Let's see. Cleveland has it. And Cleveland, what a mistake. But the Cleveland Browns get it back. It'll be first down. Lewis. Well, that was big. A gain of 2. Second down and 8. My goodness. Back to throw. Quinn, Brady, and down he goes. Wilson. Third down and 14. Back to throw. Quinn. And that's going to be a miss. It'll be fourth down and 14. And now they're going to do nothing. Now they got to hit it. And down he goes. So first down and 10 for LA. That went waste, really. They give to Del Pino over to the right side and to the 26. So here come the Rams at 13-10. Jimmy. They go to Ellard, and Ellard a first down. They needed 7. They got 9. First down and 10. They give to Robert Del Pino, and he gains 2. It'll be second down. 13-10, the Rams lead. They're trying to hammer it on the ground. They are a little bit. It'll be third down, very even. I mean, the interceptions are bad for the quarterbacks, but running they're about even. 3rd and 5 they go, and that's going to be a first down. So the Rams are driving. Jimmy. Penalty, and let's see what it is.
Holding offense.
Oh.
Number 78, 15-yard penalty.
Jackie Slater, and they push him back. It'll be 1st and 25. Remember, holding's 15 yards in this league. And that'll be a gain of 11. That's to Cox. It'll be 2nd and 14. The Rams now, Everett. They go to Henry Ellard. 9 more. It'll be third down. They're looking pretty good. 3rd and 5 though. Back the throw, no good. 4th down. 53. Will they get it? And no, they won't. They're going to punt. And the kick, oh, to the 11. First down and 10. Quinn. And Jamal Lewis gain of 3. Second down and 7. Back to throw, Brady Quinn, they throw, and that's going to be complete. 5 more, third down. 3rd and 2. Back to throw, looking, and 4th down. To the 41. The 50-yard line.
Running into the kicker.
Oh,
defense.
my.
5-yard penalty.
And guess what? Cleveland will get the ball back. Kind of in a rut here. Brady Quinn, and down he goes. That's right. 2nd and 18, 13-10. Brady, the throw, not even close to Cribbs. There's a flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh.
Number 25, automatic, first down.
So Gray, that penalty's against him. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for Cleveland. Quinn, and they got it. That's going to be Eric Moore, I think, and it is Moore. A first down. Here comes Cleveland. 2 penalties helping them out. Quinn looking. Quinn on a run. Quinn will go and a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Brady. And that'll be looking, and that's going to be a first down. Harrison, Cleveland, 2 penalties aided by 2 penalties. They're looking to try and tie the game. Quinn. Over, and that's going to be first down. Eric Moore, a gain of 14. Under 8 minutes to go. Back to throw, Lewis. Back, and that'll be second down and 7. 7.5 to go. Back to throw. Back, Quinn, and that's going to be Eric Moore. And a first down, a gain of 8. Under 7 minutes to go. First down, Lewis. A gain of 2, second and 8. Under 6 minutes to go. Second down and 8. Quinn over, and that's going to be complete and a touchdown. Braylon Edwards has scored. 16-13 and 17 now. They went all the way down, and that was aided because of the penalty off the sack. 14 plays, 89 yards, 7:27. The sack and the pass interference, the running into the kicker after the punt, then the pass interference. It'll be first down. They go to Buford, McGee, and McGee, nothing there. It'll be second down. Second and 10. Del Pino, nothing there. It'll be third down. Quickly take a look at the 10-minute ticker. We'll be back. So here we go, Minnesota leading Washington. Look at that, 33-22 after 3. Crazy game and everything like that. 4:24 to go here in the third. Jimmy. And nothing there, second down. Fourth down, sorry, and here's the punt. And deep. Has not been a great game, really has not been, up to the 48.
Holding, receiving team.
Yeah, a lot of
15-yard
penalties.
penalty.
Well, what do you expect? You know, you never know in these things. Cleveland leading the Rams. Here's Quinn. They throw it over. It's incomplete, second down. Second and 10. Back to throw. Quinn, there's going to be a flag. Another one. Massaquoi dropped it, and another
Holding,
drop.
offense,
And
number
that's going to
55.
push it back. Second and 23. Quinn. And the throw over the middle. There it is, and that's going to be Eric Moore, and a first down. Oh, how big it is. Under 3 minutes to go. Harrison. And a gain of 1, second down and 9. Cleveland wants to try and score again. They give to Harrison, nothing there. Gain of 1, maybe third down and 8 as back to throw. Quinn throwing. They got Moore, and Moore across the 50. So they said no good to a fumble. So it is 8 for 109. Wow, that might have been big. 17-13. The throw over, that's going to be more again, and a first down. Wow, and that should be it. At the end of 3, Cleveland 17, LA 13. Cleveland, well, they're driving. Well, here they go. Cleveland 17, LA 13. Fourth quarter, and like this, we'll be back. Just give me a second. Well, we're going to be ready to go. The fourth quarter, 17-13. Here comes Cleveland. On a first down at the Rams 36. Harrison up the middle and a gain of 3. Fourth quarter here. Cleveland, remember, nobody has any timeouts. Quinn back to throw. Brady. He's going to throw a no good third down. 3rd and 7. Quinn, they give to Harrison, and it's going to be 4th down. They're going to try and make it 20-13. Phil Dawson, and it is good. 20-13, Cleveland leads Los Angeles. And right now that is very big. There's the kick to the 11-yard line. And LA down by a touchdown. Let's see what they do. It'll be first down and 10, Everett. They give to Del Pino on the run. Oh, he gets a gain of 5. They want to do that. Second down. Everett to Del Pino and nothing there. Third down now. 3rd and 5. Everett throws. They got it to Cox and a first down. So they keep on moving. First down and 10. Back to throw, Everett. Jimmy, they throw, and that's going to be Price. It'll be second down. 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Jimmy will look. Jimmy will throw. There's Robert Del Pino up to about the 50-yard line and a first down. Here comes Los Angeles now. Look at them move. Nearing midfield, it'll be a first down. Everett. They go to Del Pino again. Del Pino down to the 49, a gain of 2. The Rams are undefeated. Second down. Right now that's being tested. Everett, the throw, and that's going to be complete. That's going to be a first down. That's to Ray. Ray got 17. And at the Cleveland 32, it's going to be first down and 10. Everett. Buford McGee and a gain of 3. Second down. They're driving. 2nd and 7. Jimmy. Back to throw, looking, Everett, and down he goes. That's McDonald with the sack. 3rd and 14 now. The Rams having trouble. Back to throw. Jimmy. He's going to run, and he won't get it all. He only gets 5. So this will be 38 yards, the field goal. blocked. Zendejas, it is blocked, and they're going to return this. 25-20, 15-10-5, and they're going to return it. And what they're going to call it down at the 41. Incredible. They're going to call it down. So Cleveland, great field position. First down. They give to Jamal Lewis right up the middle and a gain of 5. A 2-score lead with under 10 minutes in this league is gold. Quinn, they give to Lewis again on the run. He's got a first down. First down and 10. Lewis and Jamal Lewis, and another gain of 7. They're really starting to do a lot of good things. Quinn, that's Harrison. Nothing, third down and 4. Third and 4, Quinn. Intercepted, and that's intercepted, Stewart. So here come the Rams at 20-13. 8:40 to go in the game, and look at this. Atlanta 29-19, Chicago 23-20. Detroit probably gonna win. Minnesota, I don't know. Pittsburgh down 13-9. Tampa Bay holding on. Baltimore, the Ravens by 1. Philadelphia might win. Seattle over Buffalo by 6. The Raiders over Miami. Green Bay's gonna win. They're winning big. San Diego 10-10 against Dallas in the 4th. Denver 21-16. And San Francisco over Carolina. So here come the Rams. 8:40 to go. Everett, the blitz is on. Everett will throw it deep, and it is caught to the 20-yard line and a first down. 8.5 to go. First down and 10. Everett. Everett will throw, and incomplete, second down. Second and 10, 7.5 to go. Del Pino on the run. Robert down to the 15. It'll be third down. 3rd and 4. Robert, and that's going to be a draw. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Let's see. They're going to try a field goal. Zendejas, it is good. 20-16. Now they want to kick it deep. Oh, to the 3. Here comes Cleveland. I think this is Gene Lang. Oh, it's Lawson. I was thinking of the 1980s. From the 10-yard line, it'll be first down, 6 minutes to go. Can they run the clock out? They go to Jamal Lewis. He cannot get anything. 2nd and 9. Under 6 minutes to go. Back to throw, Brady Quinn. Quinn incomplete, third down. 5:22 to go. Third down, Quinn. Looking, Quinn, and no, 4th down. Now they got to do it. Look at this. They got a punt. 5:16 to go. Zastadil, and they'll kick it. 50, 45 to the 42. Let's see what the Rams can do. 5:09 to go. First down now, Everett. They give to Del Pino. It's going to be a run up the middle, only a gain of 2. They don't want to go 3 and out here. 2nd and 8, 5 minutes to go. Everett. Everett again, and Everett is sacked. Look at this. Smith to stop. It'll be third down and 11. Third down, Everett. Back to throw from Purdue. Won't get it. 4th down. What are they going to do? They're going to punt. And all they're going to do is watch the fake punt. You want to make sure. The 12-yard line. 3:46 to go, a couple first downs, and the game is over, and there's a flag.
False start. Offense, number 17, 5-yard penalty.
So
Repeat
Braylon Edwards jumps off sides, first down from the 7-yard line. That's Jamal Lewis, a gain of 2. 2nd and 13. Back to throw. Oh, they're going to give it. This is Harrison. And a gain of 1, 3rd down and 12. 3rd and 12, and that's going to be a flag.
False start.
Oh,
Offense,
and
number
if they get a
11,
first down, the
5-yard
game
penalty.
is over.
Repeat, 3rd down.
Massaquoi, 3rd and 17, they get a first down, the game is over. Back to throw, Brady, and that is a safety, Kevin Green. Now here's the punt. Zastadil will kick. High and deep for the safety. And from the 25, it's all up to LA to the 40. A field goal and they win the game. They'll be 5-0. It'll be first down. Back to throw, Everett. And incomplete, it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They got to get all 4 downs here. Everett looking, Everett to Cox, and he'll be out of bounds. 3rd down and 6. 1:52 to go in the game. Everett back to throw. 69th play to 68, 70 to 68. 4th and 2, and this is it. They don't get it, the game is over. Everett looking, Everett. He'll throw, Del Pino, and that's going to be a first down out of bounds. On a 4th and 2. 1:43 to go. They're on the side. Everett back to throw. Everett looking. He's going to throw, and that's going to be incomplete, 2nd down. 1:38 to go. Everett, 2nd and 10. Back looking, the throw, and no good, 3rd down. 3rd and 10, 20-18, Jimmy, down he goes, yes he does. And it's 4th and 22, they gotta get a first down here, the game is over. 4th down, 22, Everett looking, they throw it down, and it's incomplete. Knocked away, and Cleveland is just going to take a couple knees. So Quinn will take a knee there, and he's going to take one more knee, and the game is over. Cleveland 20, LA 18. It was hairy near the end, but the LA Rams on that last possession did not do anything. Brady Quinn 3 picks. Everett did not get the touchdown pass. And there it is, more 9. I mean, look at the drops, 5-1 in drops, but they ended up winning. Zastadil good, and that's what it is. Now let's take a look at the other games. Here, give me 1 second. Just give me a second. All right, let's take a look at all the games and how they ended up. Atlanta, New England. Atlanta beat New England 29-19. It was nearing the end. Atlanta. I remember Fulhage for Atlanta, the punter. Chicago and Jacksonville. Chicago wins on a touchdown midway through. Cade McDowell, and that looked good. How about New York and Detroit? Detroit, 2 touchdowns late. They ended up with a safety, 39-37. 39-27, sorry. See, that was a good game. We always get the weird games. How about Minnesota and Washington? Minnesota 43-32. Washington right now, look at Kramer at 404 yards, look good. Mark Rippon had 89 throws. Oh my God. He threw 89 times. And that's what happens in the Pewter Rugby League. Wow. Baltimore 20-12. The Ravens beat Indianapolis late. And they scored late. You see a lot of weird things happen in this league. There, Tampa gets their first win over the New York Giants. They score late with 53 seconds to go. They missed it, and New York turned it over on downs, and that's it. Houston beat Cincinnati 20-17. And there we go. Corey Dillon, a lot of yardage. The Steelers lose 13-9. Wow. Mark Malone, 12-29. And he threw 2 interceptions. Philadelphia 20-6. Oliver on the run. Oliver, that is good. Philadelphia's 4-1. Look at Seattle beating Buffalo. They scored late, 8:18 to go. Buffalo, it was punt. And Buffalo, that was it. Game over. And there we go. The Raiders in Miami. Raiders 20-6. I mean, you have some punts here. Not as bad as you thought. Look at Green Bay, big over New Orleans. You know, Archie Manning, not that great. But Lynn Dickey, 28-17. We should have a real winner and a real loser league. We did the Rams in Cleveland, San Francisco, and Carolina. Nedney for San Francisco, 41-38. Late in the game. Joel Nedney, and, you know, turnovers, eight of them in this game. He gets stuff here that never happens. Denver's 5-0, 21-16. 12:51 to go. A lot of punts, turnover on downs, and game over. San Diego and Dallas. San Diego is 13-10, your winner, John Carney. 50 yards with 3 seconds to go. Not the greatest in the world, Ryan Leaf. Remember that, and that's going to be it for them. So that's all of the teams. Let's take a look at the standings here. Cleveland now 4-1, Baltimore 4-1, Pittsburgh 3-2. Houston is 4-1. As we take a look at all this in the NFC first, Minnesota is 5-0, and look at that. NFC North sucks. Atlanta and New Orleans are 2-3. Philadelphia and LA. The 3 are Green Bay, Seattle, and either New York or Detroit or Chicago. Then NFC. Let's go. Yeah, there it is. Remember, we got to change them a little bit. Cleveland and Baltimore are number 1. Jacksonville and Houston. Miami is there. Denver is good. The 3s are Baltimore, Houston, and either LA and Pittsburgh. One of those. Looking at the league, the reports of playoff picture. Remember the top 7. The 4 division winners and 3 wild cards. You have Green Bay, Seattle, and Detroit. Detroit, Chicago, and New York are all 3-2, but Detroit would get the nod. And in the AFC, you have Denver, Cleveland, Jacksonville, and Miami. And then you would have Baltimore, Houston, then the Raiders, Pittsburgh, and the Oilers will take over as that. Taking a look right now for week number 6. Yeah, Minnesota, Detroit, that'll be good. I'm looking through Cleveland and Baltimore. That should be a good one. Philadelphia, Washington. We might have Cleveland and Baltimore on that one. Denver and the Raiders. The Raiders needing anything. Baltimore, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. But, you know, Cincinnati, they need to start winning or else their game, if they lose, it's pretty much over. Well, that's a Pewter Rugby League, and now they're going to take a look at the Ha League for tomorrow. The Ha League, as you take a look, taking a look at the lineups, New England and Miami, that's right. They want to see New England versus Miami. That should be a very good football game. You know, you never know. Walter Payton got a lot of yards when he did it, but, I mean, he's good, but he's got to really bring it to passing yards. Warren Moon is good for the Houston Oilers. Peyton Manning for Indianapolis is good, but he has lost every game. So that is that league, and that's what you have. That's going to be it for us today. Have a great day, and we will see you later.